Hello everyone, and welcome back to episode 6 of Land of the Midnight Sun here in Europa Universalis 4, where last time we found ourselves, well, we've been finding ourselves in the sticky situation where we need to expand into Sweden, but Sweden is guaranteed by Muscovy. Now, I feel like at some point, they're no longer guaranteeing Novgorod, so that's not good. But I feel like at some point this is gonna not be the case anymore. I mean, at some point Muscovy's going to want to expand into Sweden. Honestly, I was going to say we should go for their allies, but their allies are all in the HRE, which means we can't really go for any of them. They've been really smart about this, where they've not allied anyone who's not in the HRE. Like, if they allied... I don't even know, but... There'd have to be someone... Wait, are you attacking Riga? Okay. There'd have to be someone that they would ally who'd be outside of the HRE. There'd have to be some kind of opportunity I could find at some point. We're going to keep an eye on that, because we can beat Sweden. Definitely at this point. But outside of that, we're doing good colonially. I did learn that there's actually an event that gives you frontier colonies in both of the provinces in Greenway if you go for the having troops stationed there. I did find that out. I did another playthrough of Norway where I discovered that. In this playthrough, I've already sent a colonist and had Eriksfjord fully colonized like that, and I'm sending one to... I have one in the other Greenland province as well. But that's fine, because we're doing really well. We're already in Guinea here. We're already getting some coastal provinces in Africa. England has still not gone with Explo or anything, and let's see, when do they get their next idea? They are an admin tech away. I imagine they'll go for Explo next, but we'll see. In any case, I think I'm well positioned to grab some stuff here in Canada. Castile, of course, has gone Explo and expansion, but they must be focusing on, the Caribbean and whatnot, so we're good there. But yeah, we're looking pretty good colonially, so that's good news, at the very least. Economy's decent when I don't have anything maintained. And of course, we'll be integrating Denmark as soon as we can, in a bit under 20 years. So overall, I'd say things are going pretty well. We could maybe go for Gotland right now. Oh, no, it's in a trade league. No. I was gonna say, can I co-belligerent Lubeck to get Sweden? No, I can't. I cannot do that. And the problem is, since Muscovy's rivaled me, they're like... It's gonna be very hard to get them to be unwilling to honor that call to arms. I'm not sure if they ever will. I think... Because, they're fighting Lithuania right now, but that war is they're gonna roll. Although Lithuania still has 21,000 men, they've kind of maintained their army size throughout this. It's not against Lithuania, it's against Riga, to whom Lithuania is allied. So that's a positive sign, maybe. I might be willing to go in on this anyway, if I had been able to call in more allies, but I just can't. Lithuania obviously won't join. England also won't join. So there's really no... There's no way I'm going to fight them with just me and Poland. But that's fine. We have a lot of missions here that are focused much more internally. So I would like to do some of those. Wants us to build barracks and docks in provinces. See, a lot of these are kind of... I don't know, it's kind of expensive. It's a lot of buildings you want me to build right there. Can I build workshops? I can, but I think we already... Well, they need a workshop and a manufactory. We need 5 provinces producing iron or copper that have a workshop and a manufactory. But those workshops / manufactories in the iron and copper provinces can be very... I don't know. This one, I guess, can be very useful. And hey, look, another copper-producing province. I'm going to take as many of those as I can. I'm almost certain it's worth the admin to get these valuable trade goods going. Almost certain. But I really need to get some land from Denmark. Nope. Sweden. I need to get some land from Sweden here because they've got some really valuable... Oh, we got ivory in Greenland. Oh, I'm sorry. I just clicked out of the game. Get to see it do its little dance for a bit. Very sorry about that. I know in the event you get, where you get the frontier colonies in Greenland, you can get ivory to spawn. But that's very good that we've gotten ivory to spawn by random chance in this province up here. Great trade good. Now, I do see Muscovy's war exhaustion is growing. Like I said, if we weren't rivaled, we probably could do this. That would probably take off like 40 from their reasons. They'd still be pretty far from not joining. But like I said, at some point, something's got to give here. Muscovy is not going to guarantee Sweden the whole game. It's just not going to happen. Like, there's no way. They want Swedish land. Like, their missions... Like, they don't say they do right now, but their missions, when they form Russia, are going to push them towards it. So, something's got to give. That's what I keep saying. I'm going to count on that happening at some point. Something giving at some point. Because right now, I just can't fight. I'm not going to fight Muscovy by myself, or just me and Poland. Even me, Poland, and England, you know. The AI is better at landing troops, but I've seen they still struggle with it sometimes. I don't really want to go negative prestige, but I also want to get all my techs up. Cool. And we obviously want to keep an eye on England. Yeah, they have gone Explo now. But obviously now they're 2 ideas away from getting an actual colonist. We definitely need to... I'm very tempted to stay behind on these 2 techs and just grab both of these ideas, because that'll give me another colonist, and that could be vital in getting Canada going before England can. So I think I'm going to do that. I also want to get these workshops going as soon as possible. Can I look at another country's colonial range, I wonder? I'm very curious. Can never find the colonial range map mode. There you go. Alright, so it looks like they have range to basically everything in Canada. So yeah, we definitely need to get on top of Canada. And once I get one of these buildings built, that'll generally help my economy a bunch. Oh, wait. Okay, maybe not all that much. Because it looks like I already have them built in some valuable provinces. So I already have them built in both of these provinces that are producing good trade goods. I guess we'll just go for another one. I am also, I think, gonna just add a bunch of parliament seats, even though the game isn't prompting me to, because I have a mission. Well, I couldn't get it right now anyway. To have stability at least 2, and then owned by the crown at least 50. But any provinces I have that are producing these valuable trade goods, I want them to have a seat in parliament, because that'll also help a bit with the money. Yeah, that was like an extra 0.10 ducats per month. Well worth it. And we'll seize land as soon as we can, obviously. But yeah, something's got to give here eventually. I just know it. Like, eventually something. And, you know, maybe in time I'll be strong enough to fight Muscovy. But right now I'm definitely not. I mean, my economy needs to have forts mothballed, armies not maintained, in order to, you know, have me making money. So let's see, what do we have here? Lands for the church gives greater power cost. This seems very... Permanently increases opinion of the papal state by 25. Interesting. Well, I'm not sure if the plan is to stay Catholic right now. Honestly, that situation is going to be kind of flexible for me. I think it depends... I mean, the really good thing about staying Catholic, if I get to these colonial regions first, and I get granted some colonial regions by the Pope, staying Catholic's best. Because Portugal is probably going to stay Catholic. France is probably going to stay Catholic. Castile is probably going to stay Catholic. So that's 3 of the big colonizers. England's the only one who might not, but they might. It's not guaranteed they'll go Anglican. So that would be good if we do decide to stay Catholic. Not sure if we will yet right now. I think Protestant is better for getting colonies faster. Catholicism is better if you get the claims on colonial regions from the Pope. So we'll see what happens with that. Admin tech down is nice, I guess. And, you know, seizing land from clergy does not trigger religious rebels. That's also nice. Temples and cathedrals give plus 33% local tax. We don't have many churches out there. I kind of like admin tech cost, so I'm going to do that. We are going to take this idea first, just because I want that 3rd colonist. And to be working towards a 4th, because I need to get some colonies going down now that England's taken Explo. That has to happen. So it looks like Portugal's going to get the Caribbean granted to them. But if I can get Canada and Eastern America granted to me by the Pope, then it's worth staying Catholic in my opinion. Yeah. And I have granted out the privileges that, yes, I have. That give greater colonial growth. Okay. Yeah, so here we go. That's that 4th colonist. I need to make use of him right away, even though it's probably going to hurt financially. Although I don't have anyone collecting in my home node. That should help the economy. Let's see. That does a decent bit. Okay, that does grant me enough to fund 1 more colonist. Which is the highest dev here. Well, this has the natural harbor. I should really be doing expel minorities. Is that better? 0.50? That's less than 1. Is that more? Okay. Expel minorities just confuses me. I'm just gonna do it regularly. And also keep an eye on Scotland. If France ever wouldn't honor their call to arms, then we should go for that. But I imagine France always will. So... yeah, Canada's definitely the first thing we want to grab, along with Eastern America. And we just want to rush getting 5, get the colonial nation, get the Pope granting it to me. That's what's really important. Sadly, because our guy's an embezzler, we have to spend money on rooting out corruption consistently. That kind of sucks. We're going to be able to seize land again soon. There we go. Yeah, I'm really... where is... okay, so it looks like Castile is going for Brazil right now. They're not really doing anything else besides that. It works for me. How's England doing? They've still not taken any Explo ideas. But they are up to date on Diplo, so I imagine they'll start doing that soon. But they've got to take 2 Explo ideas before they can start colonizing. So we have until then to just try to get as much as we can down. guess I'll take the papal influence. I need a church there. And I can get the money, the national tax modifier, papal blessing soon. Explorer for this fleet. Wow, that is a really good explorer. And I'll probably end up using this mill mana to dev a decent bit, but we'll see. But we've nearly got Greenland under control. That was really a bad misplay by me. I probably could have had most of Canada, or nearly a colonial nation in Canada by now, if I had just taken the frontiers. I'm going to scornfully insult Sweden. Real quick. Get that power projection over 50 so I get some more mana coming in. Oh, also, let me try this as well. This might... Maybe this could dissuade England? Let's see. I'm just gonna put... like, all of this as vital interest. It's gonna take a bit, but I've been told this might dissuade England, since we're allied, from going for any of this. So if it does, it's definitely worth it to do all this, because England is the only real threat to be going for Canada right now, or the New World even. We already have strategic interest in all these provinces we have a claim on, because we have a claim on all of the centers of trade and estuaries in the New World. I'm just gonna mark like the whole coast as vital interest and see if that keeps England from going for any of it. Might be a long shot, but we'll see. I mean, I kind of want like all the coast. I also need stuff in Louisiana, so let's just go like that. And I'm also gonna say I want Cuba. Alright. So maybe that'll keep England from touching Canada as well. We'll see. Because they don't have any of that as vital interest. They just have France and some of Castile as vital interest. Let me also grab some money from Poland real quick. And let's keep building these workshops in the copper and iron provinces. Yeah, we nearly got Greenland done. Let's see, we don't need these missions that give me... Yeah, it looks like none of these are going to give me any colonial stuff. Copper mines, cool. Yeah, so Caribbean has been given to Portugal. We do want a Caribbean colony, but it's not going to be our main focus. So that's not going to disqualify staying Catholic quite yet. Okay. And just keep an eye on Sweden, Muscovy situation. If they ever are not willing to join, I gotta go. They're not gonna mark any Swedish land as vital interest when they are guaranteeing them. But okay, so Poland's going in on Hungary. Is Burgundy joining this war? They are, but Burgundy's kind of a joke. And Hungary's already being attacked by the Ottomans. I will accept that. I'm gonna keep everything unmaintained. It shouldn't matter. I don't think they'll be coming here. I'm also gonna tell Denmark to play defensive. Poland shouldn't need my help for this. Hungary is already very weak, so they definitely should not need my help for this. And I need to get my colonies going more than anything else. Yeah, so we nearly got Greenland. Stop you here. Should have that next month. Yep. And then we go right for more of Canada. And whenever we finish up Grain Coast, we're going to do the same. It's just I can't really... Ooh. I kind of can't say no to that. Like, I don't want to jump to that province immediately, because ideally when my colonial nation pops out, they won't be bordering anybody, because if they border someone, that someone's probably going to kill them right away. And it could be a bit difficult for me to effectively fight a war over here at this exact point in time. So I'd rather not have to do that. Does England like us? England wants us. And England's... Oh yeah, I was gonna say England's attacking Burgundy and not called me in. It's because they can't call me in, because I said no to all of those, generally speaking. Alright, how is England doing? They have first Explo idea. We're just gonna have to see if marking it all as vital interest is gonna come in clutch here or not. Hopefully it does. I won't be getting that fourth colonist anytime soon. You know, they're a ways away, and I need to tech up at some point. Hopefully I'll be in a good position to maybe spawn colonialism, though probably going to be Castile or Portugal, considering they both have colonial nations already. I'm not sure when exactly it's going to spawn. 1500? Oh, it's literally a year. Yeah, I don't think I'll be spawning it. I mean, I meet the requirements. But I think it's unlikely that I'll spawn it. And obviously I'm not going to be like all F4ing to try to get it to spawn. I've done that before in another playthrough, but that was in a playthrough where I definitely deserved to spawn colonialism, and the game was just being mean by not letting me. And why do I occupy anything down here? Did Denmark actually go do stuff when I told them to play defensive? I mean, I'll hand it all over. I think they have. Oh wow, that is 50,000 Ottoman troops. That's scary. I mean, hopefully not for me. If I'm ever fighting the Ottomans, something's gone horribly wrong, I think. Now they've got Explos. Their vital interest change? It does not. I imagine it won't change until they've gotten an actual colonist. Wait, also let me... If this does work, I might as well go all in on it and just say I also want all of this. I don't know if this will work. The whole marking as vital interest thing, but like... I might as well bet everything I have on it. If I'm trying it. I mean, I imagine at some point they'd be like, okay, well, we're going to take some land somewhere. You can't just have the whole world as vital interest, but... They like me. So... Let's make sure they always like me. Sweden spying on me. Not cool. They've allied another member of the HRE. They exclusively ally members of the HRE. It seems. What? Oh wait, you guys need to go home. Holland did actually show up in Denmark, but it's not that big of a deal. Can I get a colonist debate, please? No. That's a shame. But production efficiency and base production in one province, that's not bad. And where did you give it to me? I'm not going to try pronouncing that. It's up here. Fish. Oh. Yeah, the production efficiency is still nice. In any case. Is someone going to do something about this? There's just 2k people in okay, that's Grain Coastone. There is potentially an argument, firstly, the trade company that's more ivory, which we love, to just keep 2 in Africa because I need that for my missions, but I need Canada down. Like, that is the #1 threat from England right now. I need to focus on all of this. As soon as I get a colonial nation founded, like, we're good. But I just need one to actually be founded. And I need to keep building these buildings. So let's see. We have this mission, the, restore the Lidang, whatever. That one's kind of far away. That requires me to build 12 separate buildings, which is kind of a lot. We've already got... No, wait, we got a new building producing copper around, didn't we? We did. Yes, okay, so we'll build there. I'll probably also build that in the Ivory Province in Greenland. It's probably a good idea as well. That war is probably going to take a while because it's Hungary and the Ottomans are just going to each sit on what they have and refuse to take a piece for less than what they want, which is like everything. So that's probably going to take a while. But there we go. Norwegian Newfoundland. And with that, I think that's a good place to end this episode. So next time we'll keep trying to race England to Canada and the eastern coast of America. But thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.